Hi, my name is Danni Rain, and this is DanniTalk, all things dark and creepy. Before we begin, if you would please hit the subscribe button. Now, today I am bringing you 20 creepy two-liner horror stories. Now, you wouldn't think that just a two-line horror story would be all that creepy, but here are some that are guaranteed to give you goosebumps. Now, we are going to start from the shortest and go to the longest. Feel free to leave a comment about your favorite or least favorite item on this list. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. The longer I wore it, the more it grew on me. She had such pretty skin. My sister says that Mommy killed her. Mommy says that I don't have a sister. There is nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I began to hear popping. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again. He even reads over my letters to make sure I spelled everything perfectly, although my capitalization isn't excellent yet. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. When I finally grabbed her in the darkness, I swam back to the surface. It never occurred to me how fast the ice could freeze over. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. I wake up and everything feels wrong. It's too quiet outside. I look out the window and see everyone standing still, looking at my house. You get home, tired after a long day's work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there. Neatly laid across my dining room table, I found a dull kitchen knife, a torn, crusty rag, and a flip video camera which seemed to be recording. I own none of these items. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments, though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. My grandmother told me that it was a gift to see the angel of death in front of people's houses, to know that he'd be collecting someone there soon. I thought it was a gift too, up until the day I began to see it in front of every house. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. Sleep did not come to me easily that night in the cabin in the woods, for the portraits on the wall only portrayed the deformed, the decrepit, and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me ever again, for when I woke, I found no portraits, only windows. The operation wasn't successful in the traditional sense since my sight didn't return, but it left me with the ability to distinguish heat signatures at least. 3 weeks have passed, and I'm still not sure how to politely ask my best friend why he's room temperature. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralytic body just to alert the doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilating from the bright light. She leaned in close and, in a whisper that tickled his ear, said, "You think we don't know you're awake." And that concludes our 20 creepy two-liner horror stories. So check out this description. There is an email and instructions on how to send me your real-life creepy stories. I am going to pick about 3 to 5 of the best ones, and I will be posting those, along with credits to the people that sent them to me. So thank you so much for joining me. This has been DanniTalk.